Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is July 13th, 2025. It is a Sunday. I have a lot to do today. So, I was like, I have a lot to do today, tomorrow, and the next day. So, goals for the day are to make the morning video log. I need to organize my laundry. I have it all right here. We're having Summer's birthday dinner at 4 o'clock. That'll be fun. And then I need to track how many video logs I need to do. So, I want to say that the last one I did was July 1st. And I mean, like, I have everything written that we did throughout the days. And so, like, it has just been a couple weeks, dude. And I've been really, really off my grind, my habits, my daily video logs. And so I'm just like, man, I need to lock in and just bust out 14 video logs. And, like, it's so easy for me to just be, like, sitting here and just be like, oh, like, what if I don't remember everything that happens during the day, but I have it all written down, so it doesn't matter. And then I'll sit there and be like, but what if I don't have enough daily thoughts for all these videos, but I'm like, I just need to lock in and do it. And then I need to trim my beard before we go out to the dinner. It's like my neck is getting gross. And then I need to record some video logs, and then I need to wash towels and do a laundry load, and then I also want to vacuum my office. I was like, I can see a bunch of my hair on the floor, so I'm like, gotta get that up. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got planned for the day. I was like, this will be out probably 10 video logs after I have been recording, but I was talking to my buddy Isaac, and he was just like, how are video logs, man? And I was like, oh, I haven't edited any in a while. And then I was like, I kind of just had this moment of like, damn, I haven't recorded any in a long, long time, like, I need to record video logs. And so, yeah, I'm going to do some of that today. I'm going to get laundry going. And then we got dinner at 4, and then play some video games and trim my beard. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. So, yeah, I was just about to put my hair up and go check on the garden. So, yeah, I'll get started on the day, and I'll see you guys all in the evening. Peace.
One eternity later.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Today is July 13th, 2025. It was a Sunday. It has been a really, really solid day. So goals for the day were morning video log, organized laundry, summer birthday dinner. I had it at 4 originally, got planned to 6, and then they weren't ready, so I went to 7, totally fine. And then track how many video logs I have to record to catch up, like recovery. And then I had record video logs, which I didn't do. Wash towels, vacuum the office, didn't do that. Laundry load, and then I added 2 more goals because I just ended up doing them. And it was uploaded 4 video logs and edited 8. So I have 8 to upload. Yeah, pretty solid. So I didn't organize my laundry. I have towels that need folded here and the laundry that needs organized there. And then didn't record any video logs. And that's all I didn't do today. Oh, I also trimmed my beard. Pretty sick. So, yeah, made the morning video log. Peanut, bro. One of my little brother's friends. But yeah, so made the morning video log, and then I played some Booga Booga till about noon, and then went and got started on laundry. Washed my clothes first, and then the load of towels. And then, yeah, I went to edit video logs. I was like, I gotta do something to see how many I have to edit, right? And so I went to go edit them, and I was like, I'm only uploaded till the 17th, and I have edited till the 21st. So I uploaded those ones, and I was like, that's pretty sick. Like, just a little gift from past me or whatever. And then, so yeah, edited 8 video logs throughout the day, just like one at a time, just letting them render out. And then we had planned to go to Summer's birthday dinner later, so I was like fasting. Like, I didn't eat all day. I think I had some watermelon pieces as I was cutting them for Corey. And yeah, that was like plenty. I ate so much food for dinner. It was so nice. But yeah, and Ava wanted Burger King, so I went and got her Burger King. And then yeah, and I was totally fine with that because I'm like, later you're going to give me your leftovers. And so that was really awesome. And then, yeah, I wrote down how many video logs I had to catch up on and made a little plan for next week to catch up on them, really. And then we go back to work on Friday next week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'd like to be fully caught up on video logs. I think that'd be really, really cool. And then I can get, like, fully back into the swing of things. And, yeah, I still need to brush my teeth. I didn't even have it written down. I've just been doing it pretty consistently recently. And yeah, I've been playing a lot of Rivals, Booga Booga on Roblox, played some Rebo, played some CS2, and then I've been playing Revolution Idol all day. It's a really interestingly designed game. Like, I'm doing it right now just to, yeah. it's really interestingly designed. So, it's hard to explain. So it's an idle game, but it's got this like very linear progression where you like fill up a bar basically, and then the goal is to fill it up multiple times, and then it unlocks a new bar, and then it breaks, and then like you fill it up multiple times, and then it's a new bar, and it breaks it. And so it's like this like kind of like same concept of mechanics, just with like multi-layered over time, and I think it's actually really interesting. I was like, I'm not even a fourth of the way through the game, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, yeah. Goals for tomorrow are so far brush teeth, morning video log. I want to record at least 2 recovery video logs, and then I want to schedule a movie night with our boy Austin tomorrow. I need to organize the laundry. Avo needs to make tomato sauce. I need to fold towels. I'm going to write vacuum office. I'm going to write new cat water filters. And then I'm going to... What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I can do vacuum the vacuum bedroom. I'm going to vacuum living room. I'm writing a lot of goals just because I mean, I have days off every day, and I usually have like really productive days off when I lock in. So there's a lot of stuff to do. We're 2 weeks into the month, so put away receipts. Had a really interesting commenter today before I get into the video log or the daily thought. So, oh my god, why do I have 10? He keeps replying. So, on 6/13/2025, I was sick, so like I had a really, really sore throat. And he comments and goes, "Hi, do you have a sore throat? Have you removed your tonsils?" And then, what? And so I replied and was just like, "No, my tonsils haven't been removed. I just had a brutal sore throat for about a week." And he goes, "Do you use gargling salt water?" And I said, "I don't. Like, my wife recommended it to me, but I just take sore throat and cough medicine usually." And he goes, "I strongly recommend you gargling salt water because it's cheap and very effective. It helped me. Show please in the video how you do gargling and your throat feels." And so it said, "That is a wild request. This was recorded a month ago, so my throat is much better now. Thank you." And he said, "You are such a liar. Your throat is sore because it aches longer." And I said, this is 6/13, June 13th. It's July 13th that you've left these comments. And he goes, "I mean, your throat's still sore, but you don't feel it. Because infections slightly sleep, and you should doing gargle." What? What are we talking about? I just thought it was a very interesting interaction, very interesting character, very interesting person. I'm just like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? So, yeah, I don't know what to think of that, but yeah. So Daily Thought is actually kind of inspired by something that happened probably 3 months ago. We were driving, and I'm in the fast lane because I'm 21. I'm going to be in the fast lane, and I'm going probably 75, 80, whatever, and just going merging with the flow of traffic, right? And this the gray Subaru that's like sported out, like wing on it, like I would say, like, I don't know what they're called, like girders. I would call them, like, how do you describe it? So it's like the front of the car, right? This is the front of the car. And it's got like the thing on the bottom, like the carbon fiber, and then it's got like things on the side, like girders. I don't know what else to call them, like little spikes basically. And so it's like kitted out, dude. And so it goes to pass us on the right. We're already doing 80, and right behind him, as he goes to pass us on the right, this silver truck, just big silver truck, flies up behind him and flashes cop lights, right? Like, brrr. And the dude instantly hits the brakes, slows down, goes to pull over, and the cop turns off the lights and just keeps driving. And so the dude went to go pull over, is just 1 lane over, and is just doing the speed limit now. And the cop is just like, he didn't even pull him over, dude. He was like, I already knew you were going to try that. Whatever, you're fine. So that inspired this daily thought of, like, that is a very cool thing. I think that it would be very plausible in the future, if we don't crack self-driving for a while, to have, like, regulated police. I would almost call them not, like, patrols on freeways, but, like, cops who only drive on freeways and only punish real reckless driving. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing 80 in a 65. It's the fast lane, right? But, I mean, if I'm doing 110 and cutting up the freeway, that is reckless driving. I think if you had a cop who people an offset of a police officer who was a police officer and could pull people over legally and had, like, all the authority, but they didn't go after speeding per se, and everyone knew they didn't go after speeding as long as it wasn't reckless. And so it's kind of this, like, this I would almost call it a inhibiting force of lock in and don't be reckless right now. You know, and it would kind of, I really think about, like, the potential impacts of that, and I wonder if it would make things better or worse on freeways. Like, everyone knows these police officers don't pull people over for speeding, right? It's only reckless driving, and it's only you're a danger to yourself and others, or it's only, like, if there's an accident, they're nearby, like, they're already on the freeway patrolling, they can just be there when, like, it lessens the amount of, like, reaction time, I guess, to events like that. And so I'm sitting here just like, it's really interesting to me that that's not already a thing. And I think about, like, the potential upsides of it, of, like, less reckless driving, less drunk driving, like, more present driving, faster reaction time to auto accidents, like, more help when emergency scenarios occur, like, less like, hazardous things occurring because someone is always on the road to clean up the hazards, like, make sure the law is being followed. And then just have, like the one guideline is, like, they don't really enforce speeding. Like, if a regular cop sees you speeding, they can pull you over. But these guys don't do that because they're not there for speeding. They're there for reckless drivers. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone, like, get pulled over on the freeway for speeding. It's usually you passed on the right, you tried to hurt somebody, you did something funky, and it didn't end up well. But anyways, yeah, I just had that thought earlier. Because that moment where the cop, like, the dude passed on the right and the cop literally just flashed his lights. Oh, he tried to pull over and the cop was just like, you're good. That was, like, the most fucking badass thing I've ever seen a cop do. Literally just saying, like, I knew you were going to do that. Don't. And the guy was just like, and I respect the dude because he was, like, ready to take full accountability. Like, he instantly was just like, okay, let's pull over. Like, immediately he knew the consequences. And I feel like the cop saw it and was just like, nope, you're good. I'll sit here and follow you, but I'm not going to waste time and pull you over. You're on the freeway. You get to where you want to go, right? And I just thought that was such a badass moment. I was just like, that was a really cool cop moment for me. Like, really, really cool. I was just like, that was impressive. Like, that, I was seriously impressed with how both parties handled that situation on the freeway of all places. And I think that if we had more calm interactions like that, like more like gentle hand on the shoulder interactions, as opposed to, like, you're going away, buddy, you're going to the slammer. Like, I think that would be such a much more, like, positive reinforcing impact on society of knowing that there's a cop nearby, and if you do some stupid shit, he's gonna sit there and be like, okay, come on, like, lock in, right? And if you don't lock in, you get pulled over. Like, if you continue to be reckless, you're a criminal. And I just thought that was really I had that thought coming back from Boise for Summer's birthday dinner, and I thought it was a really interesting thought. So yeah, wanted to share. And obviously, I think it'd be under the jurisdiction of Idaho State Police. I'm like, with the way the freeway works coming out of Boise, it's kind of like straight through like 5 cities, like almost instantly. There's like Meridian Eagle in the Upper Caldwell, and then you get into like Cuna, whatever, Middleton, other places. So it's like the freeway kind of like swings around, but and like you couldn't really have a city ordinance do that. It would have to be a state controlled force. And I just wonder if the amount of money that would go into that, like to purchase the vehicles, to pay the officers, to purchase the gas daily, like I wonder if that would warrant the potential positive impacts that it could have, because it would really be an investment over time, right? And I mean, for the first, like, no one enjoys, I'm spitballing because I'm like thinking about it further, like no one enjoys an increase in police presence at any time. But for the first 5 years, it would be net negative for the state. And so it'd be like, because you don't have accurate data on how it's being positive. You have new drivers coming onto the street going, I have to go exactly 65, and that's reckless because everyone else is going 75, and they're not merging with the flow of traffic, right? So you have to tell those people, like, you need to speed up. Like, I know you're following the speed limit, you're blocking traffic for miles. Like, it's not safe for you to be driving that slow. And so I think for the first 5 years, it would be a net negative. But once you have data coming out, and you can see if there's positive impacts, like, obviously, if people feel constrained by the police presence, what are the other positives, right? And so I'm sitting here going, like, is the individual stress on the human that's forcing them to focus on the actual thing they're doing in a more substantial way than they would be doing it, like, subconsciously, is that stress put on them more negative than the positives of less auto accidents, higher reaction time, like more positive police presence, making sure people aren't cutting up traffic, making sure people aren't driving recklessly, like catching drunk drivers sooner before the potential of accidents. Like what would the positives we'd see come out of that within 10 years? Because I know for the first 3 to 5, it'd be people going, God, these cops are so annoying. God, these guys are so annoying. There's a guy doing 100 and he didn't stop him, and it's like, was he swerving in and out of lanes? Like, there's so much like human things to it of like, that guy's doing 100, but there's no one in between him and the next group of cars for a mile. Is he a bad person? Like, is he driving recklessly? Technically, anyone driving over the speed of 50 is driving recklessly. One impact and you're dead. Anything past that doesn't like matter, you know. So it's like, it's a really interesting thought that I had, and I just wanted to explore it a little deeper on camera because I thought it was interesting. So happy to share it with you guys. So yeah, that was my Sunday. I hope you all had a wonderful day, and yeah, I'm getting back into the groove of things. So I will see you all tomorrow morning. I hope you have a wonderful night. Peace.